Hey everybody, welcome back to more Devil Survivor 2. Last time we basically maxed out the three key story important characters, being Alcor, Yamato, and Miyako. So now that that's all done, we have time to kill until the game wants to have a story again. So let's figure out who I would like to... we'll talk to Ronnie. Ronnie's a nice man.
Huh? Oh, hey there.
Still letting passion guide you?
Humanity itself is driven by passion. Without it, we would be lost entirely. But unfortunately, this crisis we're facing cannot be solved by passion alone. I was thinking about what we're going to do with the world after Canopus is gone. If we manage to defeat Canopus, we can use the astrolabe to restore this devastated world. But Miyako and Psyduke both say that won't stop more administrators from invading. If no true administrator takes the throne, then the administrators will continue to lay siege against humanity. We would be captured in an endless battle, struggling against a countless number of foes.
We'll defeat each and every one.
What? Are you suggesting we defeat every star? No. Wait. Perhaps that's it. If we are able to defeat Canopus, we'll have full control over the astrolabe, right? And if we needed to, we could just regress the world over and over again. As long as we don't lose the administrative authority, we could continue to battle any invaders, and we can win.
What if we're killed in an invasion?
If that happens, humanity may be lost. The 13 of us and Psyduke need to stay alive, no matter what. We'll just need to stay on our guard. I think we can do it.
Ronnie, this plan is bad.
Fighting an onslaught of administrators certainly won't be easy. But this way, humanity can continue to control the astrolabe, to use it for the sake of humans.
Yeah, let's just destroy the universe's gods. If we keep on doing that, surely that plan is the easiest one to manage. Where is he? I need to hear more of his great advice.
What were the results of the recent Seek and Destroy operation?
No casualties amongst our unit. We neutralized the demons as planned.
Were there civilian casualties?
No casualties, Chief Hotsuin.
That's impossible. All our predictions showed an inevitable 40% casualty rate. Please explain, Agent.
We had the cooperation of civilian app users, ma'am. With their help, we were able to surround and exterminate the demons.
Civilian app users?
They proposed we work together. So we joined forces to put down the demon threat. This went against our original strategy, but I felt it was the best decision in the field. I accept full responsibility.
Thank you, Agent. Please return to Perimeter Watch.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ah, you came. Civilians
I was
are meant to
alright.
be protected. Yet, by working together with those civilians, I couldn't believe my ears.
Humans aren't numbers.
He's right. Every civilian and every agent think and worry. We all share these struggles together.
Mr. Kuriki?
Together, they chose the best way to protect everybody involved. Just like you do. We all want to save people, gyps and civilians alike. That's why we must join forces. We can save so many innocent lives.
Even if we did ally, it's impossible to save everybody. There's no guarantee that next time will go as smoothly.
Of course, even I don't believe such fantasies. That doesn't mean we shouldn't strive to save as many lives as we can. That's why I'm here. I humbly request that you order your agents to cooperate with civilian tamers. Please, Miss Hotsuin, I beg of you.
I humbly request it as well.
You think so too?
Why are your titties going up? I don't even know what pose that is whenever she does it.
First you oppose me, and now you bow your head and beg a favor. Mr. Kuriki, I'm concerned with aspects of your proposal. However, I cannot deny the results garnered by my staff working together with civilian tamers. Considering the rate at which our force is decreasing, I must agree that building a common front is the best decision. I shall give a formal order to my staff. They will cooperate with your app users and do their utmost to save all lives that can be saved.
Hey, look, we did it. We're the best.
Yeah!
I merely decided that your proposal was logical. Keep in mind, this is nothing more than a temporary alliance. It will help us all to endure until this catastrophe is over. Do not forget, we need to defeat Canopus to put an end to this. We must win, at all costs. I shall take my leave. New strategies must be formulated.
I will not fail. We will unite so that we can emerge victorious. No, so we can take back all our tomorrows.
All like 8 of them.
Thank you for coming with me. Your presence gave me the courage to do this. Now I can fight Canopus with every ounce of my strength. There's only a little more to do. Together, we can build a future for mankind. I'll see you soon. I have to go tell the guys that backup's on the way.
Alright, who is next on the list? You want to hear people talk for like 10 years? I do.
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
How's your memory research going?
I gave it up. Memories, feelings, souls. These things can't be controlled by science. I don't know why I stopped. I guess it was just making me so frustrated and impatient. And then, the research stopped being fun. Normally, I'd be so happy to be doing things like this. I wonder why I got so worked up about leaving memories behind, especially when I can't even understand my own feelings.
Because your memories are important.
Huh. That's probably what it is. You're actually pretty intelligent, you know that?
Yeah, I'm great.
I excluded that possibility from the start because, well, because it sounded pretty stupid. I see. That means they weren't bad after all.
The times we all spent together?
Yeah, I guess that's it. Sometimes the idiocy was exhausting, but overall, it was pretty fun. I can't believe I was affected by such normal desires. Maybe it's my fault. I mean, I keep hanging around with people far below my own intelligence.
I'll be sure to let Daichi know.
Daichi is definitely the sovereign king of stupid. There's this idiotic aphorism that stupidity is contagious. Maybe it's true. Anyways, I wanted to keep my memories and feelings from this world in their complete form. For that stupid reason.
That's why this moment is important.
That was really just dumb and... humans really are interesting. I always thought my feelings were nothing more than chemical reactions in the intracerebral substance.
Whatever the fuck that was, yeah.
Talking about all this almost makes me feel stupid for letting it get to me. We should wait until we defeat Canopus first. But then we can think about everything ahead of us.
I appreciate that my immediate response anytime she's like, man, people are dumb. I'm like, yeah, Daichi sure is pretty retarded, isn't he? Oh, man. Up.
It's me.
What's up, buddy?
You want a little kissy?
You never call me anymore.
Huh. I think you're right. Not since before the regression. I'd like you to head to the Metropolitan Building immediately. We've just received a report that creatures believed to be shards of Canopus are appearing there. Agents Sako and Kano notified the others. Everyone is already en route to the Metropolitan Building. With Miyako and Alcor on our side this time, we may learn some information on Canopus. I will be counting on you.
Well, I guess our time hanging out with people has come to an end for now. The time has come to punch shit. Oh good, more void. Oh, ruh-roh. Oh no! There's bad stuff. It's a car. It's woman. And the car is
What the hell are these things?
Mothman.
Somebody help!
Yeah, it's a bird. We gotcha.
What the? He's surrounded.
It's dangerous here! Run! Run where?
Where should we go? What do we do?
Well, I will help you to the area I'm in. We'll get down here, and then you're gonna have to do a jump. It's like 15 feet, but the people down there will catch you, and
Oh no,
that's not
they're
gonna happen.
panicking.
They're
They
not
don't know
gonna
what
do
to
that.
do.
That makes too much sense.
We need to get them out of there and bring them somewhere safe.
Like that. Or that. Ah! 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 Ah!
Brother!
Accursed Canopus. Not only is he spreading the void, but he sees fit to directly lay siege to humanity as well.
So those are the shards of Canopus. If they're truly part of him, then there should be no means of killing them.
So, you and Psyduck haven't seen those things in person yet. Chief Miyako, Canopus pretty much created you, right? Know anything about the shards?
I'm sorry. I don't.
Oof. It's moving fast.
Huh?
What? Huh? What was...
That is...
What? What? They're turning into, like, meat.
What the... Those shards are acting strange. Could this be...
Is it the contact of these two characters causing a paradox?
Now isn't the time to wonder, Fumikano. Let us take this opportunity to drive them back.
Right. We gotta save him. And the civilians, too.
Well, if any civilian dies, we lose. And if we all die, we lose. Where do we start? We start in these two. Yeah, we'll just uncanon the fact that I was up there. Fucking real cute game. How the hell do we get up to them in time? That's quite a distance they want me to cover. What are the skills they want me to grab? Not a lot of really big stuff here. Well, I've updated the team. Oh, I always start there. Okay. That's perfectly fine. We'll just have two on the left. There we go. Dispatch. We begin our battle. Well, here's our average shard. Weak to ice. Oh, did I just attack twice? Oh shit, we have the dual shadow EX. Forgot about that. Huh. So it looks like the contact between either from Miyako herself or both both Hotsuins. Seems to have fucked them up to the point where they can be killed. That's cool. I mean, yeah, I'm about that life. We'll stand here. Anything that makes this less of a drag, I'm down for. Let's take out another shard. Seem to all be weak to ice. God, Yamato hits so much harder. It's hilarious. Oh god. Defeat all enemies. That makes sense to change the goal now that we have a confirmation that we can do this shit. Alright. Debilitated? You really have no hope at this point. Will I be able to kill on this one? We'll see. Yeah, of course we will. Well, this is good. Fighting these things normally, having them come back constantly is pretty annoying. And once we're done with you, there'll only be one more of these shards left. You're strong against it, but screw it. Oh, you're double fucked. Can't even move. Man, her DPS just isn't cut out for that. Wow. It's one of the few times I didn't kill something in one turn. I want you to die. I wish you were dead, you piece of garbage shit. Greetings. Now, it has come to my attention that you were talking a little bit of shit. And you're talking a little bit of shit and not dying immediately. Can't have that. To be honest, I'm sacrificing a good bit of my stats by playing these other characters, given that Fumi and Jungo are much more suited to burst damage on their specific elements. But I decided to make it a bit fresh and go for more appropriate characters. Which is probably going to screw me, but we'll see. Stop doing that. Don't do that again. I'm not a fan of that final hit nonsense. Alright, last Canopus shard. He's trying incredibly hard. Alright. Now we just got the usual suspects. Man, I feel like Dual Shadow's gonna make the end boss of this game a bit more of a joke. The potential of being able to drop like 2 Megidolones in one turn. Whew. That is an exciting prospect. Alright, these guys are basically safe. I'm so happy he attacked. I'm so happy he attacked. That's awesome. Lets me be able to deal with this very easily. Alright, clear him out. Thank you. I'd like to get on with the story, so I really appreciate you just bending over and dying. If that had hit, I would have been pissed. And give me that 30 agility. Good job, everyone.
Whew. Looks like everyone's all right.
Those shards. Did we kill them? We managed to kill a part of Canopus. But how is that possible?
Maybe it has something to do with you two.
True. The shards did react very strangely to our presence.
I noticed it as well. Kano, you sounded like you had an idea.
It's a theory at best. It seemed as though the shards were hesitant to attack you two. Chief Miyako, you were created to serve as the exact same being as Chief Yamato, right? Well, it may be like having duplicate files in a disk's memory. Usually that data would either be overwritten or corrupted, but in this case, both chiefs continue to exist together. I believe the shards are incapable of comprehending this anomaly. They encountered something they couldn't understand and must have gone haywire.
So, you theorized that our existence itself was not predicted by Canopus.
Canopus is the epitome of order. The perfect being. Could he have created something beyond even his own comprehension?
It seems so. This is likely a result of Yamato Hotsuin's decision to remain in the Akasha stratum after the last regression. As well as your choice to continue living, Miyako Hotsuin, even after you lost to the Shining One. Canopus could not predict the choices you would make, nor the potential that you both hold within. If we use this to our advantage, we may have a tactic that proves effective against him.
That is true. If our attacks worked against the shards of Canopus, perhaps they will still strike true against the being himself.
Still not enough to beat him.
That is true. He is invincible while he still controls the prime factors of the universe.
This shit's nuts.
As long as he holds dominion over those 4 factors, we don't stand a chance against him.
Let's steal the prime factors.
Steal the prime factors? That's impossible.
Maybe not.
Take away the factors? Are you mad? What are you trying to become? Do you think you can equal the divine order of the universe?
If that is what it takes to destroy him, we shall become anything. Be it divine order or God itself. Our demon summoning app has a function that allows us to take an enemy's ability and make it our own. We may be able to use that to steal away the prime factors from Canopus and gain dominion over them ourselves.
Ah, of course. You intend to use the skill crack function.
What?
Use the skill crack to take the prime factors.
Oh,
I think
fuck
that might actually
off.
work.
Don't make the gameplay quirk we've been using actually a thing.
I never dreamed of such a thing. Stealing the prime factors from my creator? Somehow, you always manage to greatly exceed my expectations.
I believe this is our first ray of hope.
However, Your current skill crack is not enough to gain power over the Factors or Canopus. I will need to modify its programming.
How long will it take?
Perhaps before the sun rises. I will have it completed before the void swallows this world.
Then begin expanding the functions of the skill crack while you work on improving the terminal.
Guys, does this mean we finally found a way to beat Canopus?
You continue to surpass more than my expectations. You defy common sense itself. So this is the potential that Alcor speaks of.
Everyone's in this together. Alright, off the top of this list here, who's close to getting to like 5? I'll try and get some people to 5 for shits and giggles. Now let's see. Maxed. Close people would be Ronnie, Daichi, Makoto. Well, Ronnie isn't available. Is there nothing that's not character related? Okay. Actually, Otome's already maxed, but she has another event. Why not?
Oh, hey you. Your ears must have been ringing. I was just thinking about what you did for me last time we talked. Thank you.
I could examine you just in case.
Oh, we're playing doctor now? Sounds fun. But you don't need to worry about me. Mako's been really sweet to me too. Maybe a little too sweet. Still, thanks to that, things have been much easier for me. Even Fumi's become more cooperative.
Maybe feigning wasn't such a bad idea.
I guess not if it gets Fumi to act the way she did. Just kidding.
Not really. Were you talking to your boyfriend?
Oh, fishing for information, huh? You know I don't have a boyfriend. Oh, I wasn't talking to anybody. I was just listening to a message Koharu left me. She called me on Mother's Day, but I couldn't pick up because I was busy with patients. So she left me a message. It made me so happy when I listened to it, I decided to save it.
Why Mother's Day?
It's a little strange, isn't it? I'm not her mom in this world, but she still calls on Mother's Day. She says that she loves me as much as her mom. It makes me feel wonderful. Sometimes I listen to the message, just to hear her voice. It cheers me up and keeps me strong when I'm feeling down. It's kinda like my good luck charm.
Can I hear it?
You really want to? Okay, here you go.
Can I talk now? Hi, Otome. Thank you for playing with me all the time. I'm sad because you're busy at work, but I know you'll come visit me when you have time off. I can't wait to see you again. Okay, bye-bye, Otome. I'll talk to you soon.
Oh, why don't you come see Koharu with me next time? I'm sure you two will get along great, even if she doesn't have her memories.
I'll go and woo her to become my bride.
If you're looking for a bride, you can look right over here. Just kidding. We'd better stop or Mako will get really mad at us.
Are you trying to tell me that you are not going in on me because Mako wants me? Sorry to say, but I don't know, I'd probably be more partial to you.
Well, let's start heading back.
Though it is fun to make Mako wet like every single conversation, that's still kind of a big hit. Speaking of, I bet there's some conversation tree in this that'll lead to that.
It feels like it's been a while since we spoke like this, Miss Sako. Yes, you may be right.
Oh, what a coincidence to find you here, good chap.
Yes, an absolute coincidence. I just so happened upon Sako and Miyako talking as I was passing by. They are likely discussing that question we spoke of last time. It seems interesting, so I thought I would stay for the conclusion.
Chief, do you remember that question about the runaway train you asked me once?
How nostalgic. As I recall, you were unable to provide an answer.
Yes. I have one now, though.
Pray tell.
Chief Miyako, please, allow me to join you again.
Pardon me, is that your answer?
You were on your own because you were so capable, but there are only so many lives you can save when you're alone. That's why you had no choice but to sacrifice the few to save the many. Which is why I ask that you use me. I will be your support. If you ever have to make that choice again, let me worry alongside you. And if we still must sacrifice the few, then I will go and save them myself. The world's problems are not simple enough to solve on two rails. So please, we can search for a better solution. Together.
This is how you overcome so many challenges? Combining strengths to complement one another. That strength has overcome even me. You've changed, Miss Sako. You who once stood by my side and served me without question, now return like this. And might I add, very assertive as well.
There are people that helped me change. One of them, an easygoing youth, who is wonderful enough to accept every part of me. The other, a man who won't forgive idleness and guides me with his determination and the occasional admonishing speech.
I don't need to ask. I believe I know them too.
Yeah, good old Daichi and Jungo.
It would seem that I must change as well.
Chief Miyako.
Just gonna leave after that?
Yes, she has understood on her own. He's still rather soft. I suppose that's what makes him who he is.
You fucked up on the type here. Otherwise a good localization, but you fucked up.
Then I hereby reinstate Makoto Sako as an agent of Gyps. Let us defeat Canopus and take back this world for mankind. Together, I'll be counting on your support, Miss Sako.
Yes, Chief.
I expect great things from you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, hello. I didn't know you were there.
Yamato was here too.
This is thanks to him, too. I must find him and...
Just gonna rat him
No,
out.
that won't be necessary. The best way to show him gratitude is to take action. Still, let me thank you for changing who I am. Thank you very much.
Secret handshake number 78.
I'm not falling for that again. Let's go together. Now there's nobody that can defeat us.
She's learned. I'm gonna get her with secret handshake number 37, and then she won't know what to do. And then I'll fuck it up and like punch her in the tit. I don't know, we'll see. Who else should we work on? Now that we got some more 5s in there. Guess we can do Daichi. Oh, at that place, the Shina.
Thanks for all your help, Daichi. It's always nice having a youngster come by from time to time.
Face doesn't match the voice.
It's my pleasure. I'll be back again soon. See you later. Well, hey, buddy, what brings you here? Taking a break?
It's late evening. Looks like you're working hard.
Thanks. It's not much. Not like what you've done. But I've made up my mind. I'm gonna do everything I can to help out. No more running away from problems.
I see.
Yeah, so I've decided to keep busy until I could come up with something I could do to help. I was never really good at thinking, so... Hey, I wonder what's wrong with her. Excuse me, are you alright?
Oh, My son, he's lost. I tried asking people, but no one wants to help a stranger.
Lost, huh? If the demons find him first, he's in big trouble.
Let's hurry and look for him.
Yeah! Hey, ma'am, we'll help you find him. Could you give us some information? Distinguishing features? Where'd you see him last?
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, got it. His name's Hayato, huh? Let's split up and look for him. Let's meet here again later.
I can't thank you enough, both of you.
Especially me.
Hey! Hayato! Come out, wherever you are! This isn't working. Seriously, where could that kid be?
Hey, Daichi, what brings you out this way? Come by to help some more?
Hey, Gen, I'm looking for a kid. Have you seen any boys wandering around?
No, I haven't seen him, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'll tell the others to look too.
Well, great, thanks, Gen. You're the best.
Oh, I'll ask around. Don't give up hope, young Daichi.
He's a good guy. I always end up with him when we're trying to clear some of the debris. His name's Gen. Sweet guy. He cares a lot about his friends. Wait a second, that's it! Oh, dude, I just had an awesome idea. Can you go back and meet up with the boy's mom? I've got a plan that'll find him for sure.
I couldn't find him anywhere. Did you two have any luck? Hey, where's your friend?
Hey!
Mom! Hayato? Oh my god, Hayato! I was worried sick.
Why does every child look the same? I know the answer, but I'm just asking.
Promise you'll never run away again. I can't lose you as well. I'm sorry, Mom.
Man, I'm so happy for them. Little Hayato.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hayato, thank the nice boy. Thank you, Daichi.
Aw, don't leave your mom again, okay? I'm so glad we found him. Thanks for helping out.
How'd you find him?
I had a little help from some friends. You know how I volunteer here, right? I called in some favors from the people at the shelter. A couple of the local SDF guys. Everyone wanted to pitch in, so word got around really quick. We found him in no time. So, in the end, I guess I had to depend on others the whole time. I knew there wasn't much I could do on my own.
That's your talent.
Hmm? My talent? Wait, I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Everybody likes you. I'm a lie.
I think I get it. We were able to find him because everyone I knew was glad to help out. And they all wanted to pitch in because I'd helped them in the past. I get it now. I guess even I have a talent.
You didn't know?
Huh? You knew? Hey, could have just told me then.
No, you're stupid.
Well, pal, shall we head back?
We'll leave in separate cars. We don't have any cars. Okay, he has another one he can do. What are you doing? What are you doing with your Chow and Mushi? Oh no, this can't be good. You trying to get her to buy that?
It doesn't cost any money. I'm simply done with making my new chawanmushi, so I wanted Miyako to have some. That's good. Theoretically, the best.
I do not require it. I have no reason to accept your charity.
You do so have a reason. You became our friend, so it's a peace chawanmushi. I put everybody's wishes into it.
It's good.
That is not the point. What's with that look? It's delicious.
Because it's filled with everybody's wishes. If we all eat it together, it gets even better. We can get everybody together next time. I'll do my best to make a big meal.
Eat with everybody? I don't remember the last time I ate with others. Eating was simply a way to supply nourishment. It never occurred to me that it should be an enjoyable activity as well.
Miyako, You eat alone?
Most often, yes. Occasionally, there were dinners with military and government officials, but that was no different than eating alone.
Miyako, I still have chawanmushi left. Eat some with me. They're all really good.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, Mr. Tori, where were you keeping all this food?
The world may never know. Jungo is a mysterious man. Someone we can't easily understand.
Yo there!
Lop's gonna have to move soon, we're running out of time.
I was just reading the latest chapter of Offside Goalie Masashi.
Okay, sure, man.
And just my luck, they're never gonna finish the series. I don't know how it'll all end. Kinda like us, huh? What fate lies ahead for Demon Smasher Joe and his plucky band of junior Demon Smashers? To be continued in next week's chapter. Hey, I think I'd actually read something like that.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Nope, I think I got everything. Oh, you mean go say goodbye to my girl before that whole final battle thing? I guess now would be the perfect time to do it. It's a little cliche though, right? Yeah, I think I'll skip it. Her Royal Hotsuin-ness sent over some medical supplies, so she's gonna be just fine.
It's alright, I get it.
Oh, then you understand, right? I mean, if I go over there, isn't it bad luck? Like saying, hey, I'm gonna die, just wanted to tie up some loose ends first. Besides, I haven't popped the question yet, right? So I can't die. That's just how the universe works.
If you don't go see her, the death flag isn't pulled.
Plus, come on, she's a smart cookie. She'd see right through me and figure out that we were heading into certain doom. And that'd just make her worry. I don't want to make her worry, do I? That's just plain cruel. So, nope. I say we waltz over there, take down Cornucopus, and then waltz back like nothing happened.
Cornucopus. Oh. It's waltzing time.
That's the spirit. What's that? Need help with your assaults? Here's a secret, straight out of our vaults. It's all about the waltz, the waltz.
What in the fuck is going on?
We've got the whole gang together again, and even better, we've got one heck of a badass, demon-smashing, rarely speaking leader. We've got this in the bag. We just go out there and do our best. Well, I'm gonna finish up my manga, and then I think I'm good to go. I'll see you soon, kid.
Just spending some time waltzing. What a fucking idiot. Alright. Gods, there's still more. Alright guys, a chew. Okay, sorry. Sorry guys, I wanna accelerate the plot. I'm sorry. Sorry, Keita. Sorry, Keita. I would bully Hinako instead, but she doesn't seem to have any events. Hey coach, you coaching this child? That's probably the daddy boxer. Oh man, yeah. Fucking... Look at me, I'm just establishing such a great connection with Keita Wakui here. What a cool dude. What a cool dude. How about you too, EO? You're having a good time. She's like, yeah, let's be friends. Let's hold hands. She's like, oh man, you're scaring my titties. We'll be friends. We could find a common ground or some shit. Look at me. I'm shaped like a ball and both of our titties defy gravity. I saw the whole thing. It was crazy. It'll be hard work being friends, you know. But we'll always be friends through the universe. Was that a good description of that scene? Someone in the comments, let me know if that was a good description of that scene. It is time for plot.
Alcor and I are nearly finished with the terminal.
Good.
With some final adjustments, we should be able to use it to reach Canopus.
I believe I'm not required for this part of the process. My work on the skill crack modifications should soon be finished as well.
Good work, both of you. Through our battle with the shards, we have finally found a glimmer of hope. We may have a chance at defeating Canopus. Still, before we begin this final battle, there is a decision we must make.
Who gets dibs on which girl after? No. What do we do with the world?
Exactly. It will be too late if we wait until after the battle to decide. There's no telling how soon before another administrator appears.
That is true. Defeating Canopus is a necessity to stop the world's collapse. However, the more important question is how we shall deal with future administrator invasions. It is a decision that must be made now. The answer we decide will determine what kind of world the next regression will bring us.
I'm sure we each have our own opinions. However, we need to agree on a single course of action. Any disagreement can affect morale.
Yamato's got a point there. Hey, does this situation remind you guys of anything? Like, last time, with Polaris? We all gathered like this and spoke pretty freely about what we wanted. Then again, last time we all ended up at each other's throats because we couldn't agree.
I haven't forgotten, but this time, we can stand together. We can overcome this crisis.
I gotta agree with you there. It makes me damn proud.
Agreed. So let us speak freely now. What will we do with the world when Canopus lies defeated? If anyone has an idea on how to deal with the invading administrators, speak now.
We have to do something about them before they annihilate humanity. But what can we do?
Well, I've got an idea how we can handle them.
I'm gonna tell everybody now I'm not picking him.
It's simple. We destroy every administrator. We eradicate every sword that comes for us.
Mr. Kuriki, are you mad? There are countless administrators and swords, as numerous as the stars themselves. It would be a fool's errand to try and slay them all.
I think our odds are pretty good, actually.
I fucking hate you.
Once we defeat Canopus, we'll have access to the astrolabe once again. We hold the administrative authority, and Psyduke can manipulate the astrolabe. The damage caused by each invasion could be easily undone by regressing the world to a previous state. As long as humanity controls the astrolabe, we stand a solid chance of defeating the administrators. It'll be tough, yes, but eventually, there'll be no more to invade us.
But Mr. Kuriki, if all of you or Elcor are slain, that would be the end of the species. The astrolabe requires all the administrative authority and Elcor to function. I could not manipulate the astrolabe. Much of my existence is human after all.
Well, if that's the case, we just have to make sure we keep ourselves and Psyduke safe.
I'm totally down for this. It's pretty freaking simple.
Okay, so Keita agrees with Ronnie. Well, I guess that means it's the wrong choice.
All we gotta do is kill the damn monsters that try to kill us, right? Besides, it really pisses me off that these dumbass administrators get to decide what happens in our world. This world belongs to humans. We make our own decisions.
That's my point. This is our world. We don't need administrators. And as long as we reject their rule, we control the astrolabe. After they're gone, we can still use the astrolabe to improve the world, end all suffering and poverty. It'll even be possible for us to restore the environment to its original state. We can improve our science, advance our medicine, heal those that suffer from incurable illnesses. The power of the astrolabe shouldn't be used to lord over humankind. It should be used to help them prosper. It'll be a long and arduous battle, but imagine what humanity could gain from victory.
True. Controlling the astrolabe would be a great boon to mankind.
See? Sako agrees. What about the rest of you?
Nope.
You don't seem convinced. Keep it in mind. So, any other ideas?
To fight a nigh-endless onslaught of administrators and swords. I suppose that is one possibility, Shining One.
What do you suggest, Psyduke?
Me? Well, there is the plan of which you and I spoke. We have the option of appointing a human as administrator, allowing them to ascend to the heavenly throne.
A human administrator? Is that even possible?
It is. Though to do so, we require the reactivation of all functions of the astrolabe. By rewriting the data in the Akashic record, we could change a human into a being more like me, which would allow them to ascend the throne.
I see. And we could use the triangulum I captured, repurposing them into this administrator's swords. We could do all that with the power of the astrolabe. It is like my plan, but will not require the multitude of sacrifices.
Correct. Moreover, should a human take the throne, there is no worry that they would wish to harm mankind. He or she would, in essence, be caretaker of the world.
A human governing the human world. So that is the future you seek.
Correct. But I should stress that the human who takes on this role will shoulder a heavy burden. They will have the power to reshape the world, and the responsibility to guide it.
If they wanted, they could alter the world however they please, but should the world take a turn for the worse, all responsibility would rest upon them. A heavy burden indeed. Although, if one of sound morals were to take up the throne, the world could turn out beautiful.
True. Alas, there is one flaw to keep in mind. They would never be able to speak to their friends, to share the same time as them. They would know the world only from a distance.
No, that sounds really lonely. That would be almost like death.
Although, the idea itself isn't a bad one. If a human becomes an administrator, we could restore the damage done to the world, and the other administrators wouldn't invade.
Yeah, but who would take up the throne then at such a terrible price?
All right, so that's another option before us. Allow me to offer up one more alternative. We could create an entirely new world.
A new world? What does that mean exactly?
It means an escape from the administrator system. The astrolabe can not only regress the world, but it can recreate it from nothing. And this new world would be outside the influence of the Akashic record. In other terms, we would no longer be bound to the rule of the administrators.
But Yamato Hotsui, you and I discussed the flaws in this solution previously.
I'm aware, Alcor. This choice will have its own set of problems. This newly created world would begin in a primeval state, devoid of all our history and technology. We must avoid this at all costs.
Is there a way around that? Some way we can make it not primeval?
There is. It requires considerable use of the administrative authority.
What do you mean?
The administrative authority has the ability to inherently project one's will onto the world. We could further divide the authority you all possess amongst the entire population of the world. The combined will of 7 billion people would be actively reflected in the new world's creation. Collectively, there is a chance we could reshape everything. If we enacted this plan, perhaps we could avoid the primeval world entirely.
Oh, cool. If we make all that happen, maybe we could get a world pretty close to, this one. One big problem, though. There's barely anyone left alive in this world. There's certainly nowhere near 7 billion.
Even when a human has died, their data still exists within the Akashic record. We can access that data and give to them a share of the administrative authority. If we do this, we can use the willpower of the deceased to change the world. The problem is, we can't be certain that the administrative authority will function the same in this new world. There's no assurance that we will be able to shape this new world as we see fit.
True. There is one other complication worth our discussion. If we are able to use the authority to reshape this new world, it will be forged by the will of all people.
So we won't just get people with good intentions, we'll get the will of evil people too. If it turns out that humanity is predominantly wicked, frightened, desperate, we'll get a world that will reflect that.
Yes, that's correct. And the world we make would be permanent. There'd be no chance to recreate it again. After all, if there's no administrator system, there will be no astrolabe. With no astrolabe, there'd be no regression. We'd never be able to modify the world or return it to a past state. But consider the alternative scenario. It might be a better world than this one. The will of 7 billion people, all wishing for some form of happiness, would be imprinted upon it.
We're basically betting the fate of the entire species on a single roll of the dice.
It is surely dangerous, but I think it is a risk worth taking. To strive for success, one must take calculated risks. Does anyone have any further ideas? Well then, it seems these are our 3 best theories. Now we must choose one.
Brother, wait. I'm sure everyone needs time to think before we commit to a solution. Why don't we allow them all a moment to ponder this rather than forcing them to decide right now?
You have a point.
Shining One, which path would you choose? I believe that no one would dispute your appraisal of the situation.
He's right. I mean, you aren't our fearless leader for nothing.
As long as you're with us, I think we could survive any world.
It seems as though your opinion will be the deciding factor for all of us. We don't have long before the Void takes this world. You will have to decide before then. As for the rest of you, make your final preparations. Battle awaits.
Okay, so we now have a choice. A human shall rule, future found, or break free from control. Those seem to be our options. It looks like they put Miyako here, which is a bit weird given that it specifically seems to be a Yamato path, but alright. So, let's give a rundown of these. This one is probably going to make me the main character, separated from my friends as I watch over them, and that sounds fucking lame. This one, Ronnie's an idiot. Like, really? 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 We're picking this one, because Yamato actually has a path that seems more appropriate. This also seems to be the canon one, and is also the one I have the most interest in anyway. So, we will choose it, but we will choose it next time. So, stay tuned. I'm guessing the final battle will start to begin next episode. So we'll see. We either have 1 episode left or 2. We'll have to see. Though, if you look at the playlist, you'll probably have a good idea. Until next time, everybody.